Now, the India-UAE Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement has completed 2 years of implementation. It's a landmark free trade agreement.
And it is between the two countries and covers trade in goods, services, investment and other areas of economic cooperation. It is also the first deep and full-fledged FTA signed by India with any country in the past decade. To mark the milestone, WION's principal correspondent Disha Shah spoke with UAE's Ambassador to India, Abdulnasser Alshaali. Alshaali gave us his insight about the key achievements of this partnership as well as its further scope.
It's been 2 years since India and UAE have entered into a comprehensive economic partnership agreement called CEPA. And to talk more on this, we are now joined by UAE Ambassador to India, Abdulnasser Alshaali. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to us on our channel here at WION. As we mark 2 years since CEPA between India and UAE, if you can enhance key achievements so far in terms of bilateral trade and economic cooperation, and also highlight some milestones achieved and areas of progress.
Trade has increased by 16% between 2022 and 2023, reaching $85 billion in trade that includes oil. There has been quite the interest between UAE companies and Indian companies wanting to invest in each other's country. Today, the UAE is the second largest export destination for India, it's the third largest trading partner, and the fourth largest investor. So when you look at how the relationship has evolved, the big question now is what can we do more and how can we elevate this further? And the way we have looked at this is we need now to focus on startups, we need to focus on SMEs and creating this ecosystem for them, which is why the UAE-India CEPA Council has been established to further strengthen the economic relationship and take it to new heights.
How has gold trade surged due to CEPA?
By about 62%. And this has been tremendous. Gold is important for India as a commodity that is cherished and traded. It's also a commodity that we can relate to because jewelry is something that we both wear, whether we are Emiratis or Indians, and trade has been growing since.
So we've also seen announcements about UAE's investments in Jammu and Kashmir. We've seen last year as well. If you can highlight more about the UAE investments in Jammu and Kashmir.
Well, there are a couple of things happening there. The project is still underway, but what I can tell you here is the interest that we have is not in a single state, but it's quite diverse.
It's been 2 years, but we still have a long way to go. So if you can talk to us about the future plans and the vision under CEPA.
We should be focusing on aviation and how can we expand aviation links between the two countries. I cannot help but think what could happen if we had 10 times the flights that we have on a weekly basis. What if we were moving 10 times the number of passengers every week between the UAE and India? People-to-people connectivity will grow. You would have Indians traveling to the UAE for medical treatment, Emiratis going to India for medical treatment, companies between India and the UAE partnering up to expand medical tourism. Today we have IIT Delhi and Abu Dhabi. What if we made it easier for students to travel back and forth between the two countries, for parents to visit, for families to visit, because we as Emiratis, we understand the importance of family and being able to visit your students, your kids, wherever they are studying. And so to me, I can only see aviation as a win-win for both countries because it's a massive economic multiplier. It has always been the case in the UAE in terms of aviation and tourism. It will always be a strong component of our economic base and GDP. And this will be the case moving forward in India because of the tens of international domestic airports being constructed and the fact that you have a growing demand when it comes to people wanting to travel domestically and internationally.